Please state your name and who you are.
I'm Rich Walsh III, and I don't know. I'm me? It's a dumb question.
It's okay. It's okay. If you can just look at me, not the camera, that would be great. So why are we interviewing you?
Because everyone thinks I couldn't hold it together.
Hold the what?
Everyone thinks I got fired from Lyfe.
Picture an RA. What do you see? A friendly face that's always smiling, very approachable, kind of a friendly figure.
Certainly not this, the guy posting gym pics on the internet. Meet Richard Charles Welsh III. He's a senior at Crown College, majoring in English. He's a former RA and a very polarizing figure on campus for obvious reasons.
All my life, man tried to keep me down. I tell you what, not at this school, not at this one. What's that? You're not ready for this, bro. You're not ready for this, bro.
So tell me a little bit more about Rich.
Rich is a great guy. He's one of the best young minds to dwell on this campus, you know. Got a little bit of a condescending attitude, but that's okay, you know.
Dude, this one time, I was just minding my own business, chilling in my dorm. This dude comes, grabs me, brings a bunch of his friends. One guy's got a taser, throw me in the back of a truck, put me in handcuffs, almost cut my wrists with those handcuffs, man. Put a shock collar on me, couldn't breathe hardly. Dude's a monster.
Who's Richard? Richard, he's like the accumulation of like small town guy from like small town, but like loves to live it up in like the big city. Like he's fun, he's entertaining and stuff like that.
If you could describe Rich in one sentence, what would it be?
Second place.
Describe your relationship with Rich.
It's really good. He's just a really great friend.
So we've heard how some people view Rich. Some good, some not so much. But we really wanted to get to know him on a personal level.
We wanted to understand his world, so we had him show us just how interesting his life is.
So, this is it. This is the digs. This is where the boys have their nightly convos. This is where the magic happens. For some of us, not me, but speaking of the devil, Joe is up here. I'm there, and then our other roommate, Toph, is down there.
I mean, for the most part, it goes really well. I think we're pretty compatible, you know. Some of the only downfalls I have is like, me and him are kind of called the sleep squad. He might sleep through till 2, 3 in the afternoon, maybe miss 2, 3, 4, 5 classes in a single day, you know, but it really doesn't matter because we eventually get our stuff in, you know, and he actually takes really long time in the bathroom every single day, you know. I hope he's all right, doesn't have a metabolic disorder of some sorts, but other than that, you know, it's great times. We bond over The Office, New Girl, and other satirical type things, and I think he has great taste.
This is the game. It's the girls' basketball game. I like to think of myself as a bit of a super fan, to use that term. I love this place. I love the sports, so I like to go schmooze, see what my people are up to, and pretty much see what's going on, you know? I like to think of myself as not an integral, but a very cognitive piece of this little world, of this bubble. So when I walk in, expect people to maybe go, Rich, come sit down. You know, that's what I do. That's what I do.
Leur coach d'abord, elle est debout de tout le match. Celle avec, on ne sait pas ce qui c'est, le truc pour la frappe.
Non, 21.
L'homme n'a pas compté, oh. Ça n'a pas.
Why are you sitting up here, Rich?
Oh, hey guys. I got down there, you know, kind of hit it off with some people, but then I just kind of got tired of the crowd scene, you know how it is, you know. So I came up here because I love basketball and really just wanted to get a better viewpoint of the game. See our girls, you know.
On November 29th, 2016, it was officially announced that Richard would be exiting from Lyfe. After serving as an RA in Miller and T-Winkle, Richard's exit caught many by surprise.
Rumors began spreading that Richard may actually have been fired. The campus was confused and split. Did Richard quit? No one knew if what they had heard was the truth. Was Richard fired?
So we decided to analyze Rich as a worker, followed him to his beloved Mackintoons.
Yeah, this is where I work. It's the Mackintoons Deli. I guess you guys want to ask him some questions. That's fine, Rich.
Quotes on Rich. Well, he doesn't move very well, because every time you run into him, he doesn't move. He knocks you over. Now, Rich is a good kid, man. I met him about a year ago, and yeah, absolutely, I have not one bad thing to say about him, except for not showing up for work yesterday.
Wait, okay, I got something to show you. You're gonna love this. So, this is the infamous sign where boys and girls will sometimes walk on special occasions. I personally have never made it out this far with a girl, because sometimes when we will be walking there and she'll realize right around the district office, and I also will have realized at that point that we are getting cold or have homework, at which point we'll walk back, usually separate directions.
Do I think Rich got fired from Lyfe? I mean, to be completely honest, I don't really know.
Me? I'm the RA fourth main. He definitely got fired.
Rich? Yeah, I've never seen anyone skip so many classes. He probably got fired.
Do you think Richard was fired?
Yeah, he's got it here, man.
Sorry!
Rich, funny guy. Probably got fired though.
I don't even know him. Who cares about that kid?
For whatever reason, I really want to believe Rich. I realized too that one of us in the campus store company needed to be interviewed as well. My own partner, Ryan. Sinner, where you at? Time's ticking, boy. Let's go.
Crown!
What are you doing?
What? I just thought this would be integral to the doc.
We're not putting this in the doc.
We're putting it in the doc. It's necessary to put this in the doc.
We'll put it in the doc.
Do I think Richard got fired? I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, being the RA that replaced him up in T-Winkle, they didn't tell me anything on the Lyfe side. They just told me there was a fallout. But honestly, the Rich I know, I think he just quit.
To work with Richard in Lyfe, oh man. Well, it was great when he was there, if he was awake and present. I mean, there's plenty of times to where he'd show up late because he'd stripper slap the floor and rip his pants for mock rock or something. But no, it was great. You could always count on him being at least 10 to 20 minutes late, sleeping. One time, he missed our ACSD conference. And I'm pretty convinced he was practicing mini golf the whole day, because the next day we went mini golfing as a staff and he got hole-in-one. They're phenomenal. So I think he was very smart in thinking ahead, and yeah.
Do you think Richard was fired?
You know, people talk, there's stories here and there. I heard it was a really difficult one-on-one that they had. Yeah, I talked with Code afterwards, and he was pretty upset, and there was a lot going on, and so I'm sure it was hard.
Wait, Ryan, come here.
Yeah.
What does this sound like to you?
Yeah, I talked with Code afterwards, and
I don't know what.
Like, listen to it again.
yeah, I talked with Code afterwards, and he was pretty upset, and
It almost sounds like she was there. Listen to it again.
yeah, I talked with Code afterwards, and he was pretty upset.
I think you might be right.
We gotta go.
How can we have missed
We
this?
gotta
I'll
go.
get the camera. We gotta talk to her now. I got it.
Beth, we knew you were there.
We know.
What are you talking about?
We just listened to the audio. We knew you were there.
It was you, Beth. You were at the interview.
No,
You know what happened
I don't
to
want to
Richard.
talk about this. I don't feel comfortable. Why are you here?
We're trying to get to the bottom of this, Beth.
If you really want to know, why don't you just ask Code himself?
Come on, tell us. Was Richard fired?
Get out
You
of my
start the
apartment.
rumor.
Get out.
Were you the one who
Get
started
out. I don't want to talk about it. Go talk to Code.
Here's where it had to end. And here, maybe, is the only place it could. Rumors are just that, and we've gone over all the conflicting opinions as far as we could. It was finally time to confront the most glaringly obvious witness there was. Code Power himself, Richard's resident director at the time, and the only person who may have full claim to the truth. What he says may shock you.
Yeah, he quit.